Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment.
Hello.
Hello. Ndewo.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Ndewo.
Ndị otu ime.
Chim nọ n'ọrụ.
Wow, biko ozi ka ọ dịkwa egwu. Ịsawo nna ikwu ziri ozi ka
onye ziri m ozi zie wa ọbata obi eziri m ozi. Kekwenụ ntị ka nzikwa ozi oziri. Onye ọ na kọpị ozi ọbata obi eziri m zie. Ọsọ m gwa the whole social media. Onye ọwụ na-ekwu maka Biafra. Ba kwụsị ime attack ndị na-alụlụ Biafra ọrụ na Washington DC. Ewere ntị gị mere oche na Elias na ndị otie otu a ka o si kwu ya. Then Osi everybody should fall back na government in exile.
Yeah.
Na ya na-akwa asọ afọ ọsọ mmadụ na ọwụzikwe na ya ekwe ha. Emazie na Biafra ka anyị na-azọ. Mana anyị kwụsị ịma ya mma n'azụ. Anyị kwụsị ịma ya mma n'azụ. Na ya na-eche na ya apụta. Na ya ochere na ya apụta. Ibe ona o si gwa m ya ka o si ona ka nsi zie. So ọnụ na ya achọghị ichi azụ mana ya na ya biko se mezine ndị na-alụ Biafra alụ attack. Obi ahụ gwara nkịta ka ọ gwara m ọgwụ. And the more deliver upon the message.
Ada ndị mbụ na ndị ngede asị na nkwuwe masị gị ịkara ikwu okwu ugbu a ozi ya esi na oziri gị ịkara ikwu ya ugbu a bikos ị maara anyị na-eme olee otu anyị ji declare ihe Biafra na 29 abịasị anyị ezi ego ugbu a na anyị laghachikwa na biri onwe otu okwu adị ma akwa na akpara awa ha mere gị ihe ahụ akpara awa ha chọrọ iweda gị ala
nne m
amụ agwara gị
nne m
Simon Ekpa ka ga-afụta ka ịma na
onye le ka nna agwa gị sị gị na ọwụzie na ọpụta ka nna asị gị okwukwe
our DPM nwere the same information so ke ka our DPM
gwa chere ka m gwa gị abata obie ekwubugie nke ya nke m na-ekwukwe awakwa the same message ka nsị gị onwere o gekwe m ntị nke anyị nwa ichi ha azụ abata obie ekwubugie ọwụlọ mbụ mụ nwa na onwe m mgbe o kwuru ihe nna asị na m nwa ya echi ha azụ ọbata obi ewepụta yes nsị gị okwu a na kịta ekwu na ana m agwa gị ya na nzuzo adị m agwa gị ya na nzuzo mana mụ nwa na-ekwusị ajụjụ anyị na-ajụ m nne m ajụjụ ị na-ajụ m agwụgo m ike mụ nwaziri ozi jọsụ ime ife me bikos amara m ife ị na-achọzi m bikos ihe eme m ekwuo m ibi achọzi m ka ị jụọ m ajụjụ ege eziri m ozi ịmara ife wuche gị ka anyị hapụ biko ozi eziri m ka nzi
which onye ọbụla isi ya zuru oke ga-ajụkwa ihe ọ na-ajụ
and onye ọwụ na
the same message
ya ka nsị gị na message even esendigola chelekwa ifu this message number 1 ka anyị gwa onwe anyị eziokwu this message ya kịta nke ọnwakwa na message nke anyị ziri ebe ahụ ka ya put m okwu n'ọnụ nke anyị nwee fall back nke fall back ahụ mgbe eziri ozi a ezie nie onye iru zie ya onye azụ anyị mee peace ekwugwu anyị fall back
so anyị zawa Biafra gọọmenti in exile na-arụ ihe anyị na-arụ
agwana ngị ibe ngwa ibe ahụ ibe okwu yes fall back ibe okwu also let everybody fall back na gọọmenti in exile ibe ahụ ibe okwu n'aka nsi ikwu metieti mewepụ onye ọsọ ya chi ha onye ọsọ ya chi ha onwe onye na-agwa ibe m bụ n'obi ibe m na-eme ọkwa ya ọtara ma nwa ya take my own decision.
My people, breaking news first. Let me read what I said here. This very message has been sent to Ngozi Orabueze by Prime Minister Simon Ekpa through the same channel the message was sent to Ada. But Ngozi covered it up hide it from Biafrans, and continue stabbing Prime Minister at Simon_Ekpa at the heart. Prime Minister now decided to send a message to Ada Diorama. The message that they are talking about, that message you just finished watching. You see, all this thing that is happening is making this struggle look like a child's play. Because my mouth is too bad. My mouth, they smell, because each time I talk, it will never go down well with some people who have already chosen that no matter how it is, either going up will go up, either going down will go down. But I don't believe in that narrative. The video I just finished watching now, I listened to that video quite over and over and over again. They say Simon Ekpa now can communicate with people. How? By voice message, by phone call, by email writing. What? Because I tried to listen. Maybe the people that caught the video, like the person that I watched it from now, maybe they didn't, or rather they caught from the part Ada Diorama made some vital comments concerning the message. Because one thing about some people now is that they will try to, when they get message, they will cut it to the place that suits their narrative, to the place that suits what they are trying to defend. Because all these things now still boils down to the Biafrans, telling the Biafrans to go back to Egypt. How possible is it? This is a question that is meant for everybody. I mean, all Biafrans who have been following Simon Ekpa since 2019, 20, 2021, until the last day of 18th of November 2024. That Simon Ekpa telling the Biafrans that they must go back to BG. So the question there now is, I am asking this question, and I know some people have this kind of question at heart also. If you listen to the woman who is asking Ada Diorama some question, you get to understand that the woman is as curious as I am. How can you get everything ready, prepared for Biafra declaration on the 29th to 2nd of December 2024? And after all the whole event, you still come out to tell us that everybody have to fall back to original BG. Uchonya Dianjo, it seems like Ada Diorama don't start the compromise. That woman also, the one that is asking her question, also told her in a very clear terms that Ogechukwu Nkere and his co is trying to bring her down. Because they don't understand, and I still cannot comprehend how after the declaration of Biafra, Simon Ekpa Njoko, the BG, or rather the Biafra Prime Minister, will then tell the Biafrans to go back to BG, which himself made it very clear before the declaration that after the declaration that we are no more a Biafra Republic government in exile, but rather a sovereign nation that will bear the name USB, United States of Biafra. They want to, when you want to click government, then you make it USBG, United States of Biafra government. I know you will be as confused as I am after you watch this video. The question still remains, is this message they are sending to us truly from Simon Ekpa Njoko, or are they just making up these stories just to confuse Biafrans, to let them to fall back to original structure? According to them, it says it's original structure, BG. So that means the convention of 2024 is null and void. Is it what they are trying to tell us? Please, I have right to my own opinion. You have your right to your own opinion. Do not come to comment section and said, I am blowing this case out of proportion. Or rather, you said I am not sounding educative. I sound too local. You sound an international. My brother, as you are commenting on this video, please send your own link. I will watch you and also comment on you. You understand? If you want to give somebody advice, if you have brain, you have to give somebody advice. Just type it at the comment section. The person will see it and pick corrections. We have adopted this method or mindset of using abusive language in anything, even the person that don't do us anything. Now just we're gonna just call mama, papa, ewu idiot, ewu efulefu, ewu goat, ewu cow, ewu this, ewu that. That is the generation of Biafrans we have found ourselves into these days. There's no manners at all. We have lost it all. We have lost it all, which is very, very bad. The abusive language does not represent the image of the original Biafrans. Growing up as a child, before you can see, even before a mama can cause his or her own baby, you must know the kind of provocation that person must have caused her, or that person must have caused his or her father before they can use abusive language on you. I grew up from that very environment. But look at it now. You will even see mama cursing their own son and daughters, calling them names. Mama and papa self calling their own son bastards. Are you hearing me now? That is where we found ourselves into. That is the situation that Biafrans have arrived into. You watch somebody's content. The person does not abuse you. The person does not say anything bad to you. Simply because maybe the person's narrative or the person's analytics does not tally with what you believe or what you want to hear. You start to abuse that person. Is that how you make corrections? If that is how you are being trained, my dear, the person that trained you, I can say that that person is the one at fault, but not you that is using it anyhow you like. I have children, and I know the kind of word I use on them. Because whatever you say to your kids is what they will grow up tomorrow to become. If you are being trained in a very abusive background, where anybody use word anyhow, that is how what you grow up to. And that is exactly what I'm seeing all these days. Adult without no single moral. Simply because maybe I made a comment that you didn't like, I have become the worst person on earth. Or maybe the minority does not suit your own, I have become the worst person on earth. I sound so local that even you came to the comment section that begin to abuse me. But that's by the way. Kai were anya, or rather, Kai were oko, chowa here dara na mmiri, ade janya were achoya. Kai were na this otutu a we tuwe ojie before che jinari anyị. Ife na-eme na this Biafran struggle, o mezo dize ka ife ụmụaka na-eme. Oke pụta, ukwuo na Simon Ekpa diri ya. Okafọ pụta, ukwuo na Simon Ekpa diri ya. Okonkwo pụta, ukwuo na Simon Ekpa diri ya. The question there now is, among all these people, who can be able to stand? If you are a man, you swear with your own manhood. If you are a woman, you can swear with whatever that makes you to be a woman, that you are here for. You had all those things that are telling us from Simon Ekpa. Can they be able to do that? Can any of them hit their chest that if the message they are giving to us have never, emanated from Simon Ekpa, that let them never see tomorrow, can they be able to do that? If you are joining Adajo Ramma's program, you are joining Ngozi Orabueze's program, you are joining Ogenkere's program, You are joining Van's program. You are joining whoever that claim that they are hearing from Simon Ekpa. Please, I want you to put them to this test. Let them hit their chest. Use their unborn generation to tell us and swear that whatever message they are passing to us is from Simon Ekpa. If they can be able to do that, then all of us, emphasis on all of us, we then conclude it by saying, acquire of Onisi, or what he say, now only if one away, or see from Simon Ekpa. Mando, Kaya, Mama, Hantanele, won't fumbos. No, I'm not abusing anybody because this is what I say now will be another different problem. Somebody will turn and say, hey, you like to cause. I am not causing anybody. I am not related to cause to anybody. I am saying, you know, it's an advice. Because some people always wait for you to see how you are going to backslide. Just any single mistake you make, it will become, oh, you have become I don't know how we'll get to this point. I'm only making a suggestion. If I have ever joined Adade Orama's program, and I am opportune to call her on that live program where she is telling the Biafran this thing that he hear from Obato BA that we should fall back to BG. And I can tell her, hit your chest, swear with your born on the board, even if you are not born in, just swear with your own head, or hear you every wine. Now I'm gonna hear you go with Simon Ekpa, Ngozi. Can you do my money? My brother, all of us will gather and follow that person. The propaganda is too much. The lies is too much. They are misleading us. All those people who claim to be hearing from Simon Ekpa, whereas they are not hearing, because to me, all those things are crap. They are all lies. Simply because you don't like this group, you begin to formulate all manner of things. And fall back to see, do not insult who is working with us in Washington, D.C. Even when they match line, we employ them and we have every right to criticize them if they go wrong. We are paying them money. They are not doing it for free of charge. So why must he say we cannot abuse them if they match line? Who does that? And telling us that we should fall back to original BG. That means the declaration of 2024 November and December is just a child's play. It is null and void. That's exactly what they are telling us that Simon Ekpa told them to tell to the Biafrans. Who will believe all this crap? Do you believe it? To me, I never believe it and I can never believe it. Unless any of them come out and swear with a major hand that if what he or she is telling us is never from Simon Ekpa, may he or she never see tomorrow. Then you and I will then come down to know where to follow. But as for now, let us dissect the comment section to know exactly what our people, whether they are reasoning the same way I'm reasoning, because our people now, they are too gullible. I am not abusing anybody, but I'm just using it as a phrase. We are too gullible to believe whatever we hear, without not giving the words a second thought. With a few words of mine, I'm very sure and convinced that I'm able to convince you, but not to confuse you, that all these messages to me, to my own, to the best of my knowledge, and to my own rights to free speech or freedom of speech, all of them are all craps. All, emphasis on all, emphasis of all. Nobody is telling us the word about Simon Ekpa. Nobody is telling us anything about Simon Ekpa. Nobody is telling us whether, in fact, when is the case of Simon Ekpa appearing in the court? Or have he become case of Mazen Namdekano that have been adjourned, what do they call it? How do they call it? Indiscriminately. That they have adjourned the case until further notice, which have no date. Is that the case of Simon Ekpa? Have anybody come out and tell us that this is the date Simon Ekpa is going to court? If all of these people are truly working for the Biafran, why haven't they put what I put in practice? Put it in practice. Let all the whole Biafrans in all the civilized countries where Finland have embassies, let them gather a peaceful protest, went to local police and tell them, look at what you want to do with your placard, and they will read the inscription and then sign paper and give you go ahead order. Peaceful protest. You go to the Finland embassy and protest for the release of Simon Ekpa. Nobody does that. The only thing we keep on hearing is news. Simon Ekpa say go to Eriwa. Simon Ekpa say don't abuse this one. Simon Ekpa say fall back to BG. After all the whole money that have been spent, all the declaration of Biafra. That means it is null and void. That means what they went there to do is just a charade, a child's play. My brothers, Kanyacha, because they have turned this struggle now to a child's play, whereas anybody will just come out with anything they like simply because they are looking for views, they are looking for followers, they are looking for one more, one revenue or the other. It has become anybody just do whatever you like. After all, nobody to checkmate you. But at the end, about also Agoma at the end we justify. This one is a call down. Biafra said the only thing you guys that are romancing and yachting with Ogenkere knows best to do is lies. Arumere Omo na. Chibuzo Avis, for me to believe Ngozi was a winch. It was when she called gentle Yahoo names, like saying he is not relevant. It is well, nothing spoiled. She is too small to stop Biafra movement. We move with speed. All hell Biafra. Chibuzo Elvis, the same Chibuzo said, I believe her. Ngozi has spoiled things, but God day, we Biafrans are wise now. That means now, Adadio Alamma have joined Ogenkere full time, because that's exactly what this means. Budong said, mad people everywhere. It is just like Mazen Namdekana coming to tell us, fall back to IPOB DOS. We have moved past that. We can never fall back to Nkere and his criminals. It is not possible. Let Prime Minister come out and lead himself. We can never fall back to Nkere. God forbid bad thing. Don't forget that there was a time Aloy Ejimako came up with one letter. We don't know how the letter emanated, claiming that the letter is from Nnamdi Kanu from DSS, sending it to the whole Biafrans and also to Simon Ekpa, that we should stop and sit at home, that he didn't support it, he have called it off. Kineko. What did Simon Ekpa say? Simon Ekpa made it clear to the Biafrans that even if that letter emanated from Nnamdi Kanu, he must be written it under duress, that he will not obey that letter, not until Nnamdi Kanu came out and they meet face to face. That is when he will believe whatever he is telling him. So the same Simon Ekpa now, do you think that same Simon Ekpa now will step so low to be giving orders from wherever he is and expect us, whom before our face he made us to understand that we can never believe anybody under captivity, that person might be giving those orders under duress. So the same Simon Ekpa now wants us to hear from him and then move back to BG, original structure. It is not possible. I know he will never descend so low to make such comments. He will never. Adadio Rama, you fall my hand. You fall my hand big time. I will not call you names, so that you cannot hold me by that. Searching said, where do you see him? A very big question. Olisatoni said, that is all lie. Why are you lying like this? Ifan Yokoro said, at Airborne SI. So now, no more Adocho. Again, all are marked, no going back. You see, the person who posted this now is the person who have been calling Adandi Ocho, Adandi Mo, Adandi Akona. Because now, he is now sounding, she is now playing to the gallery of Ogenkere. He's no more Adandi Ocho. I saw this same message where that so-called Eunice PB posted it. That is the top one that will ever address Adadio Rama very well. On akpoya Adandi Akona, on akpoya Adandi Ocho, on akpoya Adandi Ori, away on akofo. But she posted this video with very good caption to tell you that Adandi Rama have compromised. She is now working with Ogetukwu Nkere and co to sabotage, simply because she was suspended from the government of USB for her wrongdoings, because she talks anyhow. She don't know how to position her mouth to talk. As old as she is, she sounds somehow sometimes like an illiterate, or like a local woman who is selling ogo and gare inside the market. She has been living in the UK for God knows when. General Comrade said, all those fighting Ngozi Orabueze is those that were sacked. If you sack people, are unhappy, then for you to be happy, I would advise you to enter Biafra land and conquer any military barracks in Nigeria, then Biafrans will be happy. But your gathering are fake and scam. You get the point now? It's gathering fake and scam. Moving forward, he that said Arabalage Atura Hausa. So in all these things, we have seen it. A lot of people still believe what I, Okute or Okulora, believes. That all these things are all crabs. All the whole people that is fighting Ngozi Orabueze today are the ones that are being sacked. The ones that are being said, you are not qualified to be working for the USB government. Please, your services are not needed. That is the problem. The person Apple, it become a talk of the town. But anyway, sir, I don't want us to drag this much. But let me know what you think at the comment section of this video. Just like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos.